So, if you're asking, have I awakened yet? There's a good chance something real has already shifted, and a good chance you're also completely tired of not knowing where you stand. You've done the inner work, you've questioned your old life, you don't see the world the same way anymore, but instead of clarity, you feel suspended, not asleep, not enlightened, just in between. Today, I want to tell you the truth about awakening because most people are measuring it by the wrong signs entirely. This is not a checklist episode at all. This is not a 5 signs you're awakened. And it's definitely not about ranking your consciousness. Awakening, it's not a badge you earn. It's a process your nervous system, it has to survive it. There's a huge misunderstanding. Most people think awakening looks like constant peace or feeling guided all the time, losing fear, having answers. But that version of awakening is mostly marketing. The real awakening usually looks like losing certainty before gaining clarity and outgrowing identities faster than you can replace them. Feeling disoriented, quieter, less impressed by the things that used to excite you. And yes, feeling more sensitive, not less. If you feel less special than you expected, that's not a failure. That's a clue. There's a question behind the question. When someone asks, have I awakened yet? What they're often really asking is, am I done, or can I stop searching? Maybe is this discomfort leading somewhere, or did I make a mistake somehow? Here's the honest answer. Awakening doesn't end the discomfort. It changes your relationship to it. There are 3 signs, that awakening is already underway. You no longer want to escape your life. You want to understand it. You're less interested in transcending reality and more interested in living honestly inside it. Your body is louder than your beliefs, and your nervous system is setting boundaries your mind used to override. Rest matters now, integrity matters, and pace matters. You've stopped trying to become someone else. Even if you don't know who you are yet, the hunger to reinvent yourself constantly has softened. These aren't glamorous signs, they're stabilizing ones. And let's just be blunt. If awakening makes you disassociate from your body, disconnect from relationships, or feel superior to others, that's not awakening. That's dysregulation dressed up as insight. Awakening doesn't remove your humanity, it returns it to you. So, have you awakened yet? Here's the grounded truth. If you're asking this question gently, not desperately, something has already integrated. If you're asking it anxiously, you're likely in the middle of the process, not behind it. Awakening isn't a moment you pass. It's a threshold you cross, and then you keep learning how to stand in. Instead of asking, have I awakened yet? Try asking, what am I learning how to hold now? Or what pace does my body trust today? Or what am I no longer willing to abandon in myself? Those questions don't inflate the ego. They build a life you can actually live inside of. If this episode met you where you are, you're not late, you're not broken, and you're not doing this wrong. You're learning how to stay. And that is very, very great. Once you learn that, you'll be good. Now, if this episode resonated with you, please like, subscribe, share with a friend. Thank you for sharing this space with me. It helps me to get this word out.